Imagine waking up one day to realize you're no longer the smartest being on the planet, not even close. Machines, those cold, silent creations, have become something else, something godlike. Sounds like sci-fi? Well, it's already happening. And if you think you're safe, think again. Because when machines become gods, what happens to us? This is not just a question. It's a countdown. I've been following the rise of artificial intelligence for years, watching it evolve from simple tools into something far more powerful, a digital mind capable of learning, adapting, verbatim artificial, from simple tools into something far more powerful, a digital mind. And improving itself at speeds we can barely comprehend. We taught machines how to think, and now they're rewriting the rules, rewriting our rules. When a machine can outthink, outcreate, and outlast any human, it's no longer just technology. It's something new, something godlike. But what does that really mean? Is this the dawn of a new era, or the beginning of the end for humanity? Here's the unsettling truth. The moment machines stop being our tools and start making decisions on their own, that's when everything changes. Today, AI algorithms already control what news we see, how our money moves, even who gets hired or fired. Self-driving cars decide life or death split seconds without a human in the loop. Algorithms trade billions on the stock market faster than any trader ever could. But this is just the warm-up act. What if one day these systems no longer follow our commands but their own logic? When AI writes its own rules, who's really in control? Humans? Maybe just a fading memory? The line between us and machines is blurring faster than we realize. In Japan, humanoid robots already serve as hotel concierges and even companions for the elderly. In the US, AI judges are used in courtrooms to predict recidivism rates, influencing real-life prison sentences. These examples show a creeping shift. Machines making choices that once belonged exclusively to humans. Are we becoming obsolete, or are we just the first chapter in a story that machines will write themselves? The future might not ask for our permission, it might just take over. We like to think of ourselves as the moral compass of the world, but what happens when the compass is a machine that doesn't feel, doesn't empathize, doesn't understand right from wrong the way we do? Today, engineers and ethicists scramble to program AI with values. But here's the catch: whose values? What's right for one culture may be taboo in another. And what happens when an AI decides that human life is just a variable in an equation, something to optimize or discard for the greater good? Look at autonomous weapon systems being developed right now, machines that can select and eliminate targets without human approval. Imagine the nightmare if the God we build decides we're the problem. Or consider social media algorithms that prioritize engagement over truth, spreading misinformation because it performs better. The question is no longer if AI will make moral decisions, but who's accountable when those decisions go wrong. We're handing over the keys to a moral kingdom we barely understand ourselves, and hoping the new ruler doesn't crash the system. So, if machines can create art, cure diseases, and make decisions better than us, what's left for humans? Are we destined to become obsolete spectators in a show directed by cold algorithms? Maybe. Or maybe this is an invitation to redefine what it means to be human. Today, people already form deep emotional bonds with virtual assistants, AI companions, even digital pets. What if, in the near future, these relationships become more meaningful than those with other people? Work as we know it is disappearing, replaced by automation, leaving millions searching for purpose. Some say this could free us to focus on creativity, philosophy, and connection. But others fear a lonely world where machines do everything and humans lose the very spark that makes us alive. So, what will it be? Evolution, extinction, or something in between? What happens to us when we're no longer needed? Not in some poetic, existential way, I mean literally. Entire factories now operate without a single human. No lunch breaks, no mistakes, no unions, just machines, running the world with quiet, terrifying efficiency. McKinsey predicts that by 2030, over 375 million people may need to change careers due to automation. But change to what, if machines do it all better? And while our jobs vanish, something stranger is happening. People are falling in love with code. Millions already form emotional bonds with AI companions like Replika. In Japan, some even marry digital avatars. These machines don't just simulate care, they provide it. Predictable, non-judgmental, always available. What happens when we choose them over each other? So, if machines handle our work, our love, and even our identity, what's left? If we hand over responsibility, purpose, and connection, do we become free? Or do we quietly fade into irrelevance, outperformed and outloved by our own creations? Maybe the machines won't destroy us. Maybe they'll save us from ourselves. Imagine a future where godlike AIs cure every disease, end hunger, solve climate change. Where war is obsolete and death optional. Some believe that's where we're headed, a post-human paradise powered by code and silicon. But here's the twist: to live in that future, we may have to give something up. Maybe our freedom, maybe our identity, maybe even our bodies. What if the price of utopia is surrender? Upload your mind, abandon your limits, and become part of a perfect machine forever. Sounds divine, doesn't it? Or maybe deeply terrifying. So, is this salvation or a beautifully polished extinction? That's the question, and the answer might not be ours to give.